very weak.
Yes, thank you, Scott. Well, there's nothing quite like it. Opening weekend, that excitement that fills the canvas, all possibilities for you. For most, it will be a season of what-ifs, but for the chosen few, this will be their time. On the team news for you, and Bolton give debuts to two new recruits in Josh Cullen and Stephen Darby. Both played under Phil Parkinson at Bradford. Adam Lafondra has had his critics at this level. He wants to prove he can find the net on a It's the same shape which they turned to from February onwards last season. 5 other new signings are on the bench, including the experienced Aaron Wilbraham. Some big calls in this Leeds United lineup. Felix Wiedwald, signed from Werder Bremen, starts in goal at the expense of Rob Green, who was one of Leeds' star men last season. Calvin Phillips will partner Eunan O'Kane in midfield. Ronaldo Vieira is not involved at all. He has had a busy summer with England. Macedonian winger Gianni Alioski could provide the X-factor. He starred in the Swiss League last season with Lugano. Pontus Jansson is suspended. Everton loanee Matthew Pennington makes his debut. So another new season, another new leading man at Leeds. Christensen walks onto the brutal landscape of Championship football for the first time, and unknown from overseas. Leeds hoping he will be more David Wagner, less Darko Milanic. His journey begins next.
Football, 90 minutes where anything can happen. You can watch it and you can get involved in it with the latest Coral action. Double your match bet winnings if your team wins both halves. Coral, jump in. Available from App Store and now Google Play. When the fun stops, stop.
We are live at the Macron Stadium. Bolton Wanderers against Leeds United. Keith Andrews, a former teammate of yours. Josh Vela could be a star man today. How impressed have you been with him?
Watched his progression very closely over the last few seasons. Last season I felt he really came of age, given that little bit of licence to get forward. Finished the season joint top goal scorer. And up against him, Eunan O'Kane. He was frustrated not to play pivotal part in the run-in last season. He's had an injury-free pre-season. Competition for places is fierce in that Leeds midfield.
Well, no matter how many knocks we take, no matter how heartbreaking football can be, we still come back, because football stadiums are magical places. They give you hope. The places where memories are made that can last a lifetime. Time to create new memories. Liam Cooper wearing the captain's armband for Leeds United. That was voted for by the Leeds United squad. The Championship flag is flying in Bolton again. This football town has got its pride back. Leeds United, last season's nearly men, bid to be this season's main men. Time to produce. The referee is Simon Hooper. One last deep breath, and away we go. Leeds backed as ever by phenomenal support. Getting the ball rolling here. The Macron Stadium. With Liam Cooper. Leeds did have a playoff place in the palm of their hand last season, but dropped the baton in the final weeks, just when it mattered most. They did end up on 75 points, which was the target that Gary Monk set them at the start of the season. I think even that was realistic. They hit that target, not the ultimate target of the playoffs.
Well, the foundations are certainly in place. Thomas Christensen coming in, very good nucleus in the squad. They've added some real quality, as the lads alluded to in the studio. You never really know how foreign imports are going to settle, certainly in the Championship.
Vela making life difficult there for Calvin Phillips. So much energy, Josh Vela, as Keith mentioned before kick-off, looks to get up and down the pitch, drive forward from midfield, and his goals were key from the midfield area last season for Bolton.
Well, it wasn't always the case. He was more of a sitting, controlling player. Really good range of passing, Josh Vela, and that's where he kind of got his upbringing, but certainly that's evolved over the last season.
Gary Medine. Forward by Mark Howard, looking to use the physical presence of Gary Medine, who was up against Matthew Pennington.
Well, that's 3 occasions, Bolton. Twice off the centre halves, once off Howard, trying to find Medine. No real protection given to the Leeds centre halves, having to compete in the midfielders. Calvin Phillips, no Kane screening that in any way, shape or form.
It was the defensive side of the Leeds which really excelled last season, with Kyle Bartley and Pontus Jansson together at the heart of the Leeds defence. Kyle Bartley did so well that he's reignited his career at Swansea, having gone back there. Pontus Jansson, as you mentioned, saw too many yellow cards last season, which is why he's currently serving a 3-game ban, 2 of which are left at the start of this campaign. There's Kamaru. Now Hernandez. There's Berardi once again operating at left back. Challenge from Josh Vela. Berardi straight back on his feet. He's no stranger to a crunching job in terms of making them.
Super tackle by Vela. Very tenacious player, Berardi. Just dwelling ever so slightly. Throws him down very, very quickly. He didn't have the options out wide, Berardi. Vela is quick to close down.
There's David. Made his way back into Phil Parkinson's plans last season. The one season to escape League One's clutches. They defied the odds to win promotion. They were weighed down by an embargo and off-the-field problems, but still managed to claw their way back to the top of that league. And this season is about survival and making sure they don't hit rock bottom again. Winning promotion whilst under embargo is some achievement. Chris Wood giving chase to that.
Ayling just holding his hand up. It was a clever run by Chris Wood. Just spins down the side, skids off the surface. Heavy shower just before kick-off. It's been a slow tempo from both sides. Willing to drop off and concede possession in the opposition half.
That's Gary Medine. There's Cooper. Okay. Ezcan Alioski, likes to be called Gianni Alioski. Now it's Karachan. Josh Vela. Darby. It's the debutant Stephen Darby again. And the ball from him.
Just a little passage of play in the final third for Bolton. Vela, Cullen linking up quite well. Darby just needs to be a little bit more patient, wait for the run of Lefondre.
Alioski, and this now is Unino Kane, who hasn't used too much in the run-in last season, much to his frustration. He's a clever player, looks to get on the ball and dictate the way Leeds United play. Kamaru fancy his chances from distance. There's plenty of previous. Alioski.
See the wall of white shirts there, Berardi as he looks up. Kevin Phillips mentioned it, build up into that back three quickly, turning into a back 5.
David not holding back. Here's Josh Vela. Now Chris Wood. Kamaru has Hernandez on the outside. Hernandez, one of those players, just looked to run out of steam towards the end of last season.
He epitomised the whole team, really. Such a reliance on goals. Chris Wood slightly dried up. Seemed to be looking for Hernandez to have more goals this season, along with Alioski and certainly Kamaru, his second season at Ellen Road.
Well, Leeds were pretty prolific in corners last season. It's been rolled towards Calvin Phillips and it caught Bolton out. Leeds United plant their flag in the ground in this new championship season. Bolton in trouble on their own patch. They switched off and they were caught.
Well, Bolton themselves, so good from set pieces. Look at the orchestration at the edge of the box. It's a little crossover. Karachan doesn't react quick enough to Calvin Phillips. Little run, just see a crossover with Alioski. He could pull back and he bends it. It does take a deflection. Howard can't do too much about it. Look at all the bodies. And it finds its way right into the bottom corner.
The perfect start for Leeds United's new head coach. The corner worked to perfection.
Phil Parkinson will be absolutely raging with that. You could see the crossover coming, clearly worked on, but could have been avoided.
Calvin Phillips, the Leeds United fan, stepping up for his club. That's gone out of play. There's Gary Medine using his chest really well and trying to slide that through for Lafondra. There's Ewan O'Kane. Nerve settler for Leeds in the opening minutes at the Macron Stadium. Okay. This one didn't quite suit the intentions there of Kamal Roof.
Right though, a bit of rotation from Roof and Hernandez.
Giving chase to that. Taylor on the cover. That's good. Making life awkward. It's gone behind for a Bolton goal kick. Well, Leeds United were pretty prolific, as I mentioned, from corner kicks last season. Who was aware of that? And they started the campaign in a similar manner.
The setup of the team, it's very similar to what Gary Monk did last year. It's a 4-2-3-1 system. Alioski, Roof and Hernandez just behind Wood. The two holding midfielders with Calvin Phillips and O'Kane. Huge onus on those two in particular to protect the two centre-halves. Bolton clearly keen to find Medine every possible chance.
Here's Derby. Now Lafondra. Trying to do something at the far post of Bolton, but Leeds bring it clear. There's Phillips. Okay, looking to run the show for Leeds United. Berardi moves beyond Wood. It bounces to Kamal Roof. It was leaned out of it by Beavers. Wants the free kick. The referee saw nothing wrong with it. Keith, as you mentioned, very un-Bolton-like, very un-Phil Parkinson-like to be caught like that from a corner kick.
The thing is, we can see it happening from up here. It's a simple crossover. You first see, you think maybe is there a block that's gone on to create that little bit of space for Calvin Phillips, but it wasn't. Karachan just simply didn't react quick enough.
That's Josh Vela. Play by Taylor. This now is Luke Ayling. Still looking to get on the platforms for Leeds United again. 30 goals to his name last season. Only the 6th Leeds player to score 30 goals or more in a campaign. Beavers. Defending the strong point of his coaching, Phil Parkinson, if you look at what Bolton did last season, and also his time at Bradford City as well. Defensive drills day after day, the players don't particularly like it, but it's effective. However, they're caught out in the opening minutes here.
I've worked under plenty of managers where training has been really enjoyable. Saturday, you don't particularly know what you're doing. It's just getting that right balance to make it a Saturday 3 o'clock, or in this case Sunday at 4:30.
That's Beavers. Fondra trying to make life awkward for Cooper.
Well, Cooper and Pennington, they know they're in for a rough ride this afternoon. Main one being Medine in terms of trying to find him. Fondra always looking to get those scraps off him. Leeds certainly looking very comfortable at the moment, finding those little pockets, lots of space for Ayling and Berardi in particular.
Phillips hits the deck, and the referee unmoved. He's the man who's had the big say in this game so far. Both he and Nuno O'Kane have formed a pretty useful partnership in pre-season. Ronaldo Vieira is not involved at all today. Hasn't played too much in pre-season. It's been left to O'Kane and Phillips. When you look at the Leeds midfield last season, there's plenty of chopping and changing in those positions.
He's got an embarrassment of riches in there. They do add Bridcut and Ryder Click as well. Some very talented players.
Okay. Hernandez. Luke Ayling. Chris Wood is lurking in the middle. It was just taken away from him. Alioski. Quite what he intended. Gary Medine again just trying to use his physicality to hold the ball up for Bolton.
That back three of Bolton will be confident of dealing with anything early. Frost is coming into the box, but such is the movement, the cleverness of Chris Wood's play. Finds that little bit of space.
Let's not forget, Chris Wood was a striker who during his Leicester City days was ahead of Jamie Vardy and Harry Kane. Lost his way, but had the backing and belief of Gary Monk and James Beattie, who played a big part in his development last season as well. And the star man last season for Leeds United. Roof seen off by Wheater. Alioski threw himself to the ground there. The referee had a little look at it. Away as the verdict of Simon Hooper. That's Cooper over the top of Gary Medine. Bolton get the free kick.
It's always going to be a tough contest between those two in particular. Cooper comes right through the back of Medine as he's backtracking. Here's the decision.
All smiles for now. Himself down the pecking order last season, Liam Cooper, because of the form of Pontus Jansson and Kyle Bartley. And here he is captaining Leeds United today. This is Josh Cullen, on loan at Bolton from West Ham. Forward by Taylor, Medine in a scrap with O'Kane this time. Alioski unable to prevent the corner kick.
Just felt they may well have wasted that set-piece opportunity. Eventually getting the ball into the box. Wheater and Beavers have made their way up, devastating from set-pieces last season.
Josh Vella with that corner kick. Let's deal with it, quite comfortable. O'Kane. Alioski again goes to ground. Thought there was a hold on him there from De Vries. 17 goals though in Swiss football last season with Lugano for Gianni Alioski, who is a wing back when he plays for his country Macedonia. There's plenty of excitement around his signing.
With modern day wingers in the main, he prefers playing from that right hand side. Christian clearly wants to play Roof and Ayling, that little combination. Alioski loves coming inside, left foot. He's a bright player.
It's a one-time teenage Barcelona striker who rubbed shoulders with Pep Guardiola, Romario and Ronald Koeman. He played under Johan Cruyff. And now calls the shots at Leeds. He's only been a manager for 3 seasons, Thomas Christiansen. He was a cyclist where he made history with Ike Larnaca by taking them to the highest position of second, but also won the title with Applewell last season. But if you win the title at Applewell, that's not good enough. You have to be better than that to qualify for the Champions League group stages.
Well, that's mentioned in the studio as well. There's a little bit of snobbery, maybe to a degree, about foreign coaches coming in. Good and bad, obviously, in this country in recent seasons, but a couple that they mentioned, Wagner in particular, can he emulate him?
Leeds labouring to clear here. Medine trying to get a touch on it, and eventually hooked away by Cooper.
What's a clearance by Cooper? Very acrobatic. And it's the first time the corner kick. Fella's missed out Pennington in the middle of that 6-yard box. So you're always going to fancy Beavers at this back post against Ayling. Standing jump back into the ground. Wood gets a good head on it, and it's pinball. Can't quite get it clear until Cooper acrobatically clears.
Chris Wood picked up an injury whilst he was clearing that ball away. Hit the deck. He's back on his feet now and inside his own penalty area. Pennington deals with that one. For Stephen Darby. Lafondra to move away from Berardi and deliver the cross. Ayling meets it. Been a good response this from Bolton. There's Andrew Taylor, ball waiting in the middle. Karachan. Truly done by Luke Ayling. Snapping in that time. There's Gary Medine. Bolton have found their feet in this game after being hit early on.
They just keep it alive, always willing to go and compete that second ball. Any scrappy little coming together, not the coming out best. Medine's clever there, really clever, and again gives him an opportunity from a set piece.
Three centre halves are there waiting. He's looking to keep a high line here. Beavers the target. Beavis reaches it. That's Darby. Bella trying to make his presence felt. That's Hernandez. This now is De Vit. Nowhere ready to go for Leeds. Wheater stayed forward. Lafondra.
See how Bolton come right back into this game. After 10 minutes, very dominant. A lot of the action in and around this Leeds 18-yard box.
So one that flick, and Lafondra couldn't quite bring the ball under his spell. A little bit of respite for Leeds.
It's been the quality of the ball up to Medine and Lafondra. It's been added in the last 10 minutes. A little bit of composure, which allows the midfield to get involved. He'll be a lot happier with what he's seen.
A new contract offer is on the table for Phil Parkinson, which I'm told he's expected to sign after this game. We're going to see if that happens. Reward for turning the lights back on at this place when he came in last season. Here's the chairman, Ken Anderson. He's the co-owner at the moment. I was talking to him yesterday and asked if he had enjoyed the last 12 months or so. He said on the pitch yes, off it no. I didn't expect it to be as tough as it has been. They're still under embargo, but they hope to be out of it pretty soon. Hernandez with a free kick. Commanding centre-backs for Bolton in De Vit, Wheater and Beavers that Leeds have to try and keep the crosses away from.
Yeah, they need to be a little bit cuter in terms of their approach, set pieces, certainly with the players that Leeds have. The slick ones, the one they got the goal from, being a prime example.
Behind off Derby. Leeds United have a corner kick, which was the route to goal in the opening few minutes.
He was slightly fortunate there, Alioski. His first touch gets away from him, such as the pressure again from the Bolton team. Ricochets off for a corner.
Calvin Phillips, the goal scorer, is waiting to make his move again. Goes short to Ayling. Hernandez. Kane's delivery. Phillips was waiting in the middle again and trying to latch onto that, and Howard was concerned, but he's got the free kick.
Well, again, it's Phillips right at the heart of the action. Thomas Christensen and his coaching staff deserve a lot of credit. They know they can't go toe-to-toe with this physical Bolton side. They're clever and bright yet again. Decent ball in, lots of movement. Calvin Phillips just leaves his leg dangling as Howard comes out to claim it. Bright play, inventive play yet again by Leeds.
Forward by Cullen. Here's Luke Ayling. He's caught. Who made that particular tackle could be punished here.
An experienced referee, Simon Hooper, so we'll just have a little chat, calm it down. It's just in the DNA of this Bolton side now to go and be tenacious. It's just a split second late.
Months ago, his dream move to Galatasaray had turned sour for Cem Karacan. Just him and a fitness coach on the training pitch, that was it. Eventually Bolton rescued him. Val, who is very comfortable with the ball at his feet. And he's got the nod ahead of Rob Green in the Leeds goal today.
Bolton are having a real issue here because it quickly turns into a back five and they're only actually marking 3 Leeds players. There's a lot of space in the midfield.
Roof's cross over the head of Wood. Alioski and Chris Wood! Deadly! Championship defences couldn't handle him last season, and he's got them running for cover again. United double their advantage.
You must say, slightly come against the run of play. They have got into these areas of the pitch too easily, in my opinion. Rufus Taylor up, it just shows a little turn of pace, and he hangs it up particularly well to that back post. Alioski, he's not out looking at it from a distance. He gets inside and he knocks it back in. Chris Wood, too much space awarded to him. What a clever finish that is. It's off the underside of the bar, giving Howard again no chance in the Bolton net. Guita, Beavers, can they get over? Can they shuffle over?
Well, while the transfer window remains open, there's always a fear that Leeds could lose Chris Wood. The Shifters have been linked with a £20 million move for him. He's a player who really stepped up last season with 30 goals, and now he is up and running for the new campaign.
I think it would be a disaster if he left Ellen Road. They have to do everything in their power to keep hold of him. They've added goals behind him, the likes of Alioski, Saeed. They need to keep hold of him.
Tough one to take to Bolton because they responded really well to going behind. Day warning for Phil Parkinson and co, just how tough and brutal this league can be.
The quality they're up against. Thomas Christensen delighted with the start his side have made. It's in possession, soak up a little bit of pressure. Play up to Gary Medine, set pieces. It's been a little bit of a worry.
Sung by the Leeds United fans away to our right, having to deal with the unexpected resignation of Gary Monk in the summer, and it's a shame that it has spoiled the relationship there. Josh Vella, dangerous ball in, Cohen trying to pick up the pieces, so Kane deals with it.
It's a good break. Dean itching to get that service in the box. He's applauding the cross. Back out, Cullen. His first touch just gets away from him.
Just going back to the situation with Gary Monk, Leeds fans took into to the heart last season, don't hold them in such high regard now, but maybe when they look back, they will see that he was the man who brought an end to the crazy times at Ellen Road, the only one of 7 head coaches under Massimo Cellino to not be sacked, and just have laid the foundations for the future. Time will tell. Vidal gets to it. Marchand keeps it alive. Berardi has stayed down for Leeds. Simon Hooper was about to blow his whistle, but has elected not to. Just going back to the situation with Gary Monk, Leeds fans took him to the heart last season, don't hold them in such high regard now, but maybe when they look back, they will see that he was the man who brought an end to the crazy times at Ellen Road, the only one of 7 head coaches under Massimo Cellino to not be sacked, and just have laid the foundations for the future. Time will tell. Vidal gets to it. Marchand keeps it alive. Laid by Alioski. Berardi has stayed down for Leeds. Simon Hooper was about to blow his whistle, but has elected not to. The Leeds player is not too happy. Berardi, though, does not have a...
Realised that he was just about to blow a head injury. It's clearly a shoulder. Upper arm injury. Pennington and Cooper are having to defend for their lives. That aerial ball. Just see here as it comes back in. Just gets caught underneath it. It's just a tangle up. It's not how he falls. It's coming together. And Cooper and Wheater. A little in it.
Well, they don't have too much cover for Gaetano Berardi, who's a right back playing a left back in any case.
It's pretty big roof. Just goes tail up a pace and he hangs it up into a good area. Alioski realises he can't get the head in on goal, unselfishly puts it back in. And Chris Wood, thank you very much, opens his goal-scoring tally for this season.
Well, he's just managed to get between the centre-backs there to finish that off.
That's the confidence which he's playing with, knowing where to be at the right time. He looks very, very well. He looks lean, he looks sharp. You're right, Bolton Jackson just signed on loan from Man United. Not involved today.
Well, the indication there was that Berardi's game is over. Cameron Borthwick Jackson Leeds are hopeful of ratifying that tomorrow morning. He is here today. He's in amongst the Leeds United fans, Cameron Borthwick Jackson, who will sign on loan from Manchester United. But the first real problem here for Thomas Christensen to try and deal with.
Well, it's far from ideal. Still, you look at it back, there's very, very little in it. Normally, that type of injury comes from an impact, the way he falls.
Vernon Anita is being stripped off, who, of course, we've seen operate a right back many a time for Newcastle. Liam Cooper can shift across to left back if need be, and Luke Ayling in from right back to centre back. We'll wait to see what happens. Well, Middlesbrough got off to the worst possible start yesterday. Sheffield United were flying at Bramall Lane. They meet in the EFL Championship next Saturday, 5:15 on Sky Sports Football. A year ago, opening weekend, Gaetano Berardi went off injured at Loftus Road against Queen's Park. Happened on opening weekend this season. The problem is, we'll wait to see what the reshuffle is, but when you haven't got a like replacement and you're having to shuffle positions, Luke Ayling's just being dragged across now to this near side for some instructions. I wonder if that's what's going to happen. Ayling to centre back, Cooper to left back.
Or possibly Ayling to just fulfill that left back role. Accustomed to playing full backs area, and Onita has done it a lot. More comfortable playing midfield, but far from ideal. Certainly with the start that they've made in the opening half an hour or so. Thomas Christensen's men. And again, such an inconspicuous injury of arms.
Such a hero with the Leeds United fans is Gaetano Berardi. The way he plays his football, he's really shy off the pitch. That's his photography, that's his hobby. On the pitch, he snaps into challenges, And he almost scored last week, by the way, against Oxford in the pre-season friendly. He hasn't scored since his Brescia Academy days. But unfortunately, his game is over.
It's never nice to see at any stage, but certainly the first game of the season. You've worked so hard in pre-season. We've seen young Dazelle yesterday at Ipswich getting carted off on a stretcher, and we wish him the very best of luck and hope it's not too serious. And likewise for Berardi.
Debut for Vernon Anita, who knows the way out of the Championship. Did it with Newcastle last season. Another promotion double. Judging by the look on Andrew Taylor's face there, he's not getting the corner he was looking for. Beavers up in the middle. Made by Pennington. Rita throws the highest. Medine will try and pounce, and just taken away from him expertly by Pennington, who had a cool head in the chaos.
Well, again, Bolton causing all kinds of problems. That ball in and around. Look at the white shirts in and around it. It's Cooper again, gets the clearance. Then it's Pennington. Those two have to be really on it this afternoon.
Beavers has lost his man for now. It's gone beyond him. Medine closing in. Bolton find their feet. They have a way back into this game, and they deserve to have a way back into this game.
You're spot on. They deserve that goal, Bolton. They applied a lot of pressure at times in this half. That man been the focal point, and any time Josh Vella has missed Pennington out in the middle of the 6-yard box, there's good movement. It's Medine and Weeks are at the back post. Medine against Kemar Roof. It's a mismatch. He's always going to be the winner in that duel. It's a fairly routine header for a striker of his ability.
Real hunger, real desire to make sure he got to that Gary Medine, a player who has changed the opinions of most of the Bolton Wanderers fans here after his season in the last campaign. Didn't have a great time in his first campaign here at the Macron Stadium in the Championship, but he's made his mark today.
Well, I can understand Thomas Christensen thinking in terms of letting Pennington go and compete that first ball. So often we see him go and win it from the 6-yard box, but there's a certain naivety about Kemar Roof picking up Medine, Ayling picking up Beavers. It's a mismatch early.
By the way, just to confirm, Vernon Anita is on at left back for Leeds, so it was a straight switch in the end. I'll put my tactics board away, Keith.
And me. So you're very little in it. Bolton just edging the attempts. Very equal in terms on target. Hasn't been too much in it at times. Leeds have shown this composure in these areas of the pitch. They look very, very bright when they've gone and attacked.
Better than the way though that Union O'Kane pass. There's Cooper. Now Anita. This is Cooper. Ayling. There's Hernandez. Chris Wood stretching out a boot. Wood gets to it, and Wood had the presence of mind to find Phillips, and Leeds are in again. Calvin Phillips again, delivering for his club once more. And Leeds again have a 2-goal advantage.
Well, it's clinical by Leeds. Beavers just protesting the referee's assistant. It's a lovely little ball, and Stephen Darby, the right wing back, who's playing both Wood and Calvin Phillips on. Chris Wood does particularly well. He's stretching for the pass. Oh, Fernandez, it's eye of a needle stuff. He just gets it to Calvin Phillips. Saylor can't quite get in to make the tackle. And Calvin Phillips gets his second of the game.
He celebrates every goal with the Leeds badge on his chest, just like that. An important goal for Leeds as well, because Bolton were back in this. Conceding 3 goals in a half of football is not something that you would associate with a Phil Parkinson team, but Leeds have been clinical, and Chris Wood there, it's not just about his goals, but the presence of mind after it looked like the ball had gone away from him. Presence of mind to pick out Calvin Phillips.
And the timing of the goal as well. Kills Bolton's momentum, got themselves back into the game, and now it's Leeds on the ascendancy.
There's Chris Wood again. A bit of space here for Calvin Phillips. Phillips deflects through, and goes behind for a corner.
The boos are ringing out around the Macron. There's a little replay. Hernandez picks it up, and Stephen Darby set in his right back area. The 3 centre halves are in sync. Look at the way they were able to split right through the heart of the Bolton defence.
Tight call, but the right call.
I think so, yeah.
Hernandez with a corner. Wheater in command. Now, which leads to the ironic cheers around the Macron Stadium.
Well, it's not the flag they were after. The crucial one a few minutes ago that they were craving for around here. It was a tight call.
Josh Vella. It's the timing of that goal. Bolton just got back into it and found their feet. They were putting Leeds under pressure, and then Leeds strike again.
Bolton were looking very dangerous. It's like the quality ball up to Medine so they can go and play off. They were getting more controlled possession in the Leeds half, where the service from for opening 20 minutes or so was coming from far too deep. You just worry in terms of this Bolton defence turning into a back 5 too quickly, and only really picking up Wood and Roof. Alioski on the left. There's a huge onus in the midfield tree to cover the width of the 18-yard box. There's lots of space for Hernandez to play in and around there.
7 additional minutes to be added because of the injury to Gaetano Berardi. Phil Parkinson has mainly played 2 different shapes in pre-season. There's 3 at the back and also 4-2-3-1, which worked well for them in the first half of the season and the last campaign as well. There's the back 5 again that Keith was talking about, that Bolton were being forced into. Leeds move forward again, and Alioski couldn't finish things off.
Well, that's scintillating. Chris Wood starts it off, switch of play, trying to get in the box. Look at Alioski, top of the screen, trying to get inside Stephen Darby, and it's one winger to the other. On out again, admiring it, trying to get inside. He has got an eye for goal, this lad. I'm sure he will get a serious amount this year for Leeds.
Well, Vival was almost caught out. Gary Medine fancied his chances, but couldn't quite pull it off.
Well, Vival is a lucky boy. How well does Medine do here? There's the right amount of pressure, cushions the chest. It's a speculative effort, and he's unfortunate not to hit the target.
Gary Medine again. Anita. Wiedveld getting the nod ahead of Rob Green for this game. There was many who were surprised in Germany that Werder Bremen let Felix Wiedveld go. Rob Green disappointed not to start, particularly after being one of Leeds' star men last season.
That's a big call, really big call. Right, Wiedveld, he's got a good reputation. Started at Bremen, a little bit of a merry-go-round, and ended up back there as the number one. Thomas Christensen clearly sees him as his number one.
Lafondra. Here's Vernon Anita. Will prove to be a pretty useful free signing, Vernon Anita. Well, that's sloppy and loose, and Cooper managed to get Pennington off the hook there. Anita. Here's Pablo Hernandez. O'Kane. Phillips. Trying to move away from Beavers. Beavers was backed up by Taylor. O'Kane. Slipped that through to Chris Wood. The flank didn't look like it was about to go up. Bolton stood off Leeds. Chris Wood couldn't pass.
See, little dink again. Again, it's that. On this occasion, it's Beavers, the left-sided centre half. Those three really need to get in sync, and if it does turn into a back five like it did for Calvin Phillips' goal, there needs to be a lot more communication than what we're seeing at present.
David. Ayling. That's Hernandez. Beavers has been drawn out of position here. Kamar Ruth. He's away form. Cost him in the second half of last season. Just 2 away wins from 11. Last 11. Which led to their fall in the round down to those playoff positions. Let's not forget they were 8 points clear of 7th spot with 8 games to play. Phillips. Chris Wood. There's Wheater. Now Cullen. Medine making his move. Hernandez. Now Alioski. Anita. Bolton just stepping off. Alioski. Vella was after him. Moved the ball around sweetly. Leeds United have some technically gifted players on this pitch.
It's very composed. And just finding that little bit of space for a white shirt to close him down, and there's always an option for Leeds.
Luke Ayling. Alioski. There's Ayling again. 3 to hit in the middle. Now Phillips has been deadly in the first half. Not so much that time. Gary Medine. We have an option over there, but no one was there in a white shirt for Bolton.
Cullen had just checked his run. It's become more central and firing down the left wing. Split second, Medine chooses to pass.
Hernandez, Luke Ayling, Chris Wood, all it well when it's come his way. Make sure he got there ahead of Alioski. This championship is a breeze. Thomas Christensen's Leeds in front at the break by 3-1. Calvin Phillips scoring for his boyhood club. A couple of goals for him. Chris Wood deadly too from a couple of yards out. Bolton scored through Keane to announce their arrival in this game. But it's Leeds who have the advantage by 3-1 at the break.
Did you bring the bibs?
Screwfix sponsors Sky Sports coverage of the English Football League.
England host the West Indies in their first ever night test match. Thursday the 17th of August, live on Sky Sports Cricket.
Picture your family. Now what might you reply if I simply asked you, why? Would you start with a belly that miraculously grew, or go further back to one yes and two I do's? Or might you reflect in time?
Very smart.
How life through more than one pair of eyes has made you patient, playful, kind. Perhaps you'll admit it's not all grand, it's tough and it drives you mad, and sometimes just exquisitely bland. It's stretch marks and growing pains, pencils, lines up door frames, unanswered calls and unwashed hair, a silent sorry, Tupperware. There are infinite answers that you could give, but perhaps the simplest one might be, just look at how much more we live when life is filled with family.
Be ready this summer with Betfair. Betfair have the best odds on a wide range of sports, including English football, men's tennis, and rugby union. So whatever your sport, you'll get the best odds with Betfair. Betfair. Win bigger.
Welcome to the half-price Sky Sale, where you can enjoy a festival of entertainment. Whether you're looking to join or upgrade, there's something for everyone. Take your pick from our fantastic lineup. They're all half price. Sky TV with Sky Q, Sky Sports with all the action from the Premier League. Check out Sky Cinema and Sky Box Sets for great entertainment. And supercharge it all with super fast Sky Fibre. All for half price. So go on, enjoy a festival of entertainment with our half price Sky Sale. Search Sky Half Price. Sky, believe in better.
At Booking.com, you'll find a wide range of accommodation, from sun-drenched holidays to weekend getaways, for every possible budget. And if you have to cancel, cancel. Most of the time it's free, and you can always book again. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Home Brewers of Ireland. Smithwick's knows your struggles.
Yeah, okay.
We've brewed through fires, floods, and revolutions. But when someone tells you that's a cracking pint, it's worth all the effort. Because like yourselves, at Smithwick's, we're in it for the love of it.
Hiya, Karen.
Oh, hi, Sonia.
This is an interesting ensemble. Now, you're not going to let me down with the cake for the parents' cake night, are you?
Oh, no, I won't. Not at all.
Lovely.
But, Mum, you said you're not baking this year.
No, I didn't.
You did. You said you have enough to be doing instead of filling that silly wagon with cake.
Festival-looking competition.
Wow, awkward. Can't help you there. But switch to Bord Gosh Energy and get a €75 Tesco gift card and 10% off electricity. That'll make going back to school easier. It's worth thinking about. A back to school bonus? It helps if it's Bord Gosh Energy.
Literally thousands of prizes are hot
footing it to McDonald's, because Monopoly Prize Mania is back with a 1 in 5 chance of winning instantly. There's everything from Big Macs and big trips to Universal Orlando Resort to €10,000 in actual, real money. What? Monopoly Prize Mania at McDonald's. Thousands of prizes and then some. You could be next.
Screwfix sponsors Sky Sports coverage of the English Football League.
Great start to life at Leeds for Thomas Christensen. He is 3-1 up at the moment. 3-1 up, and he can say he played a part in 1-0 as well, can't he, David?
He can. It's quite obviously been something that's been worked on, that's been set up, and I think the pleasing thing must be from a coach's point of view when it comes off. Obviously, there's a lot of ingredients that go into this goal, but Pablo Hernandez, the man who's looked at to be the architect of quite a lot of the good stuff that Leeds do going forward this season, he understands that he's sending out the signal to the rest of his team, and after that, I think it's non-committal from Bolton and Karachan and Cullen, but I think the ball is perfect. It's good technique from Calvin Phillips. I think the little nick does take it away into an area where the goalkeeper can't reach it, but from Leeds' point of view, very well worked.
What about from Bolton's point of view, considering Phil Parkinson works so much on the defence?
It was disappointing. We spoke about Bolton's strength and attacking set pieces. You can see both players pointing to the players. They've got them there. Just that little simple crossover has caused them all kinds of trouble. Maybe it's the Cullen coming in, maybe giving the benefit of the doubt, the communication. You have to have the stay with them.
It's got to be a dominant shower, hasn't they?
It has to be an early shower, because that half yard, it's made all the difference.
And I asked you if Chris Wood can continue his form. He's done that. What about Mark Beavers there as well?
Yeah, I think he's touched the ball a couple of times, hasn't he? A goal and assist. You know, you see the cross come in, and we spoke before, you have to look where Chris Wood is. And you see he's there, he's in there in the middle of the pitch there. It's the second ball that comes in. It's a lovely ball in. Roof's had a lot of joy out there on the right hand side. As soon as that ball comes over his head, I think more David Wheater playing centrally. He needs to look where Chris Wood is, anticipate that Alioski is going to win this ball, and then react. You see he wins the header here, but he's reacting. It's 2, 3, 4 yards away rather than being touched out to him. It's too late.
And the encouraging thing is the fact you've got your opposite winger into the box there. Alioski, more often than not, he's tracked that back post. And if you're a full-back and the winger keeps going, it's given Stephen Darby so many problems going down that left-hand side.
Bolton got back in the game at 2-1, a goal you would have enjoyed, but defensively?
Yeah, again, from set piece, we mentioned at the start of the show, they are dangerous from these, lots of big players, and for some reason Medine seems to be matched up against Roof there. Pennington, you see, essentially just being given the free rein, go and attack the ball, just misjudges it slightly, backpedaling, and there was Medine 2 yards out. You could question the goalkeeper there, just get blocked off, but then you put them back in the game.
And officials get a lot of criticism, don't they? So let's give the referee's assistant a lot of praise here. That's a great
decision. Doing his job, yeah.
That's a difficult decision, David.
Sorry, Scott, but that is a difficult one. Obviously, we hear the reaction from the Bolton fans. It's absolutely the right decision. It's onside. It's a wonderful pass from Hernandez. The pace and it's perfect. Then it's reaction after that. You've got Bolton all facing their own goal, but Phillips again on hand with Wood.
Phillips doubles his career tally with 2 goals in 1 day.
Roof there, Pennington, you see, just being given the free rein, go and attack the ball, just misjudges it slightly, backpedaling, and there was Medine 2 yards out. You could question the goalkeeper there, just get blocked off, but then you put them back in the game.
And officials get a lot of criticism, don't they? So let's give the referee's assistant a lot of praise here. That's a great
decision. Doing his job, yeah.
That's a difficult decision, David.
Sorry, Scott, but that is a difficult one. Obviously, we hear the reaction from the Bolton fans. It's absolutely the right decision. It's onside. It's a wonderful pass from Hernandez. The pace and it's perfect. Then it's reaction after that. You've got Bolton all facing their own goal, but Phillips again on hand with Wood.
Phillips doubles his career tally with 2 goals in 1 day.
Yeah.
First half.
Yeah,
Leeds look rampant at the moment.
They do, yeah, particularly on that right hand side. You see there the centre halves are in a good position. And again, playing with new players, Derby, you expect your wing backs or your full backs to be a couple of yards ahead of them. They had a pretty good line. They would have been offside.
One yet, but so far so very good. For 3-1 up here at the Macron, and maybe even more goals to come. Second half comes next.
Screwfix sponsors Sky Sports coverage of the English Football League.
Festival season's here. Centre Stage is in full full swing and our award-winning network's got you covered. So that's your outfit taken care of. Shame we can't do more about your dance moves. Vodafone. Power to you.
People come into Expert Hardware because we are local, and we go the extra mile for our customers.
People come in because we know what our customers want.
From the small jobs to the big jobs, we have it.
People trust the advice we offer, the value for money, and of course, the personal touch.
My father was in hardware. My father is in hardware. It's what we do.
Ask the experts. We know.
New Corsidol Ultra Clean toothpaste helps stop and prevent bleeding gums. If you spit blood, you may have gum disease and could be on a journey to much worse. Help stop the journey of gum disease. Switch to Corsidol toothpaste. It's 4 times more effective at removing the main cause of bleeding gums. For healthy gums and strong teeth, help leave bleeding gums behind. Corsidol Ultra Clean.
This is George's first time trying new Pringles with perfect flavour in every bite. Oof. Not some bites. Not most bites. Woohoo! Every bite. He's a bit of an overreactor. New Pringles with perfect flavour in every bite. Pringles!
Specsavers are a nationwide provider of hearing aids. Yes, you did hear correctly. Hearing aids, just like this one. Of course, you can be sure of great Specsavers value. And we offer to test your hearing and supply and fit your hearing aids on the same day too. Call 1-800-812978 or book online today.
When it comes to your dry skin or eczema, trust E45. E45 is the #1 brand for treatment of dry skin. Its clinically proven formula creates an effective barrier that helps repair and protect even eczema-prone skin.
More for your flights than you have to. Use Kayak's price forecast tool to see if you should book now or wait for a lower price. Try it now on kayak.ie.
Technology is worthless if it doesn't give you an edge. The new Nissan Qashqai. Expect more. New intelligent technologies.
Laptop with quad-core AMD processor, now $359. Or how about LG's new 2017 range of smart 4K-ready HDR TVs with up to €400 off. There's also €340 off this exclusive Kenwood American-style fridge freezer, now just $499. Hurry, bank holiday mega deals ends Tuesday. At Curry's PC World, we help you get it right.
If you were to open your own burger place, how would you do it? Would you flame grill quarter pounds of 100% Irish beef? Would you let people have it their way by preparing each one to order? Yeah. At Burger King, we think the same thing. The Whopper. Flame grilled to perfection since 1957.
They've no idea we're coming. They've no reason to expect us. The time to fight is now!
Blue leaders standing by.
Red 5 standing by.
This is where the fun begins.
I'm getting pretty good at this.
Don't get cocky! Over there, fly low.
They're going low!
It's a trap! Pull up! All craft, pull up!
Join the greatest battle in the galaxy. Sky Cinema Star Wars.
Screwfix sponsors Sky Sports coverage of the English Football League.
For this season, you can watch 124 live Premier League games in Ultra HD and Dolby Atmos, only with Sky Q. The first of which starts with the Friday night football, Arsenal-Leicester from 7. Saturday's Watford-Liverpool, 11:30. Super Sunday kicks off with Newcastle-Spurs, 12:30, and finishes with West Ham going to Old Trafford to face Manchester United, 3:30. All on the dedicated Sky Sports Premier League channel. Before that, on Wednesday, Premier League launch show live from 8 AM features players and managers from Chelsea, Spurs, Newcastle and Stoke, as well as a Gary Neville masterclass. But in the Sky Bet Championship, it's half-time at the Macron. Thomas Christensen has started life as Leeds head coach very well. Well worked training around goal, put them one up. Kelvin Phillips with it. Last season's championship top scorer Chris Wood made it 2. Gary Medine got Bolton back in it. But Phillips doubled his career tally with his second of the day, and Christensen will be absolutely delighted with what he's seen. The first time since October 2011 that Bolton have conceded 3 goals in the first half. Welcome back to the Sky Bet Championship, but the Leeds fans will take much more of this in their side, even in the pouring rain. Second half comes next.
People come into Expert Hardware because we are local, and we go the extra mile for our customers.
People come in because we know what our customers want.
From the small jobs to the big jobs, we have it.
People trust the advice we offer, the value for money, and of course, the personal touch.
My father was in hardware. My father is in hardware. It's what we do.
Ask the experts. We know.
So can Bolton get back in this game, or will Thomas Christensen get a first win as Leeds head coach? Keith Andrews and Gary Weaver.
Thank you, Scott. Leeds clinical, Bolton punished. That is life in the Championship. Leeds United made a slow start last season. They've raced out of the blocks so far this time. Phil Parkinson will be hoping for some kind of response from his Bolton team in the second half. No changes by either team at the break. But Leeds have certainly looked good going forward and moving the ball quickly in the final third.
Look very, very composed in possession. They've been awarded a little bit too much space in certain parts of the pitch. A lot of workload for that Bolton trio in midfield to cover for the 18-yard box. Roof, Alioski and Hernandez get the movement right, the timing of it. It's caused a lot of problems.
No Ronaldo Vieira at all for Leeds today, or Stuart Dallas. Also Bolton there without Darren Pratley, who has had a stomach virus over the last couple of days, and Sammy Amiobi as well, who will be out for a month up until September with a knee injury. Hernandez. Tailing. Ball slipped through here, and Chris Wood is offside.
And yet again, Leeds, it's like a knife through butter. Ailing, lovely weight of passing. Okay, it's first time ball. Wood is trying to bend his run. He's clearly in an offside position. Defensive line a lot better from Bolton on this occasion.
Well, let's get an injury update on Gaetano Berardi. Let's hear from Jonathan Oakes.
Yeah, Gaetano Berardi suffered a dislocated shoulder in that collision in the first half. Physio has put it back in place in the dressing room. He says he's okay now, just getting the injury strapped up.
Just brought tears to our eyes, that make Andrews. Physio put the shoulder back in place.
Still struggling to figure out how after seeing 2-3 replays. Like we said, impact, hitting the ground or a collision with another player. Very, very strange, but unfortunate for Berardi.
Vernon Anita replaced Berardi in the latter stages of that first half. There's Gary Medine. Karachan. This is Andrew Taylor. Karachan again. Beavis made a bid to try and take him back to Lewisham last week, but Bolton turned the bid down. There's Ailing. Josh Cullen making his debut in a Bolton shirt today, having joined on loan from West Ham a couple of days ago. Part of West Ham's pre-season, and Bolton have worked that nicely. Gary Medine. Now Vela. Calvin Phillips with the intervention. Stephen Darby didn't get too much game time in the second half of last season at Bradford City. The move to play under his former manager Phil Parkinson again this summer. Phillips with a tackle. There's Josh Vela. Vela digging that towards Lafondra. Trying to get on the end of it. There's Chris Wood. He's used to want to play with a strike partner, Chris Wood, but he relishes now leading the attack on his own.
He's had to evolve his game, hasn't he? Got brought up playing in a two, used to a partner. We've seen Bolton today, Virginia and Lafondra, big and small combination. Wood has been a revelation as a long striker in the last couple of years.
O'Kane on the drive. Now Lafondra. Bolton are about to bring on another player who's on loan here from West Ham in centre-back Rhys Burke. There's Anita on the retreat. Karachan. Pockets are trying to get the right blend in that Bolton midfield with Karachan and Cullen and Vela involved today.
I think it's been very difficult for them, I really do. Big ask for Josh Cullen to go in a few days after his move from West Ham. Whether he would have played flatly or come down with that stomach bug in recent days, and it remains to be seen. I'm sure he will prove to be a valuable asset this season.
There's Matthew Pennington. Kamal Roof is on the move here. He's been found superbly. Wood waiting in the middle. Kamal Roof couldn't quite find Wood. It's Alioski. And Howard with an important block in his near post.
Well, Bolton are making life very difficult for themselves. Look at the space in the heart of that midfield. Josh Cullen comes out. Vela, Karachan are too wide. Just can't quite find Wood. Alioski a little bit late to react. Quickness of the attack, the angle, always coming down. Howard does very, very well.
Almost hit 20 goals last season, Gianni Alioski in the Swiss League with Lugano. So Rhys Burke is coming on and he will replace David Wheater, the leader of the back line for Bolton. Rhys Burke on to make his debut, another that was involved with West Ham on their pre-season tour. Wheater looks like he has gone off with an injury. He's just pointed to his hamstring by the looks of things. There's Hernandez. Clash there in the middle with two Bolton players. Dinked into that area. Wood couldn't quite get to it. That's Phillips. He's on a hat-trick. And put behind by Darby as Bolton are looking for an offside flag.
Maru asking Calvin Phillips. Slot him in. Like he said, on a hat-trick, he's always going to take a top shot from there.
Another corner for Leeds. Again, they move it short. Bolton deal with it. There's Adam Lafondra. Hasn't had too much to go at so far this afternoon. Alioski giving chase to that. Thomas Christensen making his bow in English football today, but he could have been here a lot sooner. He went to have a look at Manchester City when he was a striker at Barcelona. says he trained alongside a giant in Niall Quinn at Main Road. He then went to watch City play Liverpool at Anfield. City lost 6-0, and he thought maybe this isn't for me after all. So the move never happened. That's Lafondra, who wins a corner.
Again, it's that combination. Medine flick on, probably didn't even get much on it. Surface brings it through to Lafondra. He's always looking to try and forge some kind of opportunity.
The rain is getting heavier at the side of Winter Hill. Josh Vela finds that corner in Vivald again, coming off his line. Here's Riesberg. He's trying to get on the ball and bring it out from the back. He's found his last-time teammate in Josh Cullen. This is Taylor. And Karajan. That's Dervies. United in full control here, leading 3-1 at half-time, thanks to 2 goals from Calvin Phillips, another from Chris Wood, who had a hand in the third goal. Another good 10-15 minute spell and back into it, thanks to a strike from Gary Medine. I just sense that Leeds can just go and step up the gears when they need to. Anita. Phillips has got Anita. He might fancy this. He did fancy it. And Howard is right behind it.
Again, it's good toes play. He comes inside. He's always coming inside his favourite foot. Straight at Mark Howard. To carry it.
Has decided against offering Vernon Anita a new contract at St James's Park. It's his move to Ellen Road, where he's looking for a promotion double. Josh Vela caught by Alioski. The deck, closely followed by Luke Ailey. Because of the troubles Bolton have been in the past, when they were losing £22 million a year and the embargo they've been under, Anderson, the chairman, and Bolton don't have the biggest budget in this league. In fact, their budget for this season, if not the smallest in the Championship, is right down there with the likes of Burton. It's in the bottom 3. When you consider now that a third of the Championship this season is made up of clubs who are still receiving parachute payments, it's some challenge to be up against.
Very, very tough, but Huddersfield has to be a shining example for all those clubs. That's your budget, that team spirit, if your recruitment is good, you can overachieve.
On Chris Wood. For a second, the card was coming out there for Mark Beavers, but Simon Hooper's kept it in his pocket.
Refereed it particularly well. Simon Hooper, experienced referee, knows how to deal with players, his personality.
But Keith, you are right about finances. You mentioned Huddersfield Town. Let's not forget Bolton and Leeds, who both have parachute payments and haven't made it back to the Premier League, but Bolton being in the position they are in at the moment, they are hopefully being out of embargo pretty soon. Things are pretty tough. Dealt with by Howard under immense pressure, too much pressure. Now given against Chris Wood.
Well, he has only eyes for the ball here. Again, it's Ayling. It's a good cross into a lovely area. Wood steals right in the middle. Bolton centre halves again, too much space. Quite sure it's a free kick.
I think Chris Wood shares your view, judging by the look on his face. Cooper. This is Ayling. Oh, Matthew Pennington, who hit the headlines with his goal in a Merseyside derby last season. And I know at Goodison Park, Everton's under-23 coach David Unsworth believes Pennington has all it takes to make it to the top. He can be as good as he wants to be, says David Unsworth. It's an important loan move for him. Two former Evertonians in the stand here in David Moyes and Alan Stubbs, who of course represented Bolton Wanderers. Always nice to meet a friend.
Showed a little bit more composure in the second half. Bolton trying to front and trying to provide the front two with a little bit more ammunition, finding it hard. Leeds are very well organised. Cooper and Pennington trying to forge that relationship at the heart of the defence. Cooper in particular, superb.
I think he's really relished that captain's armband today. The fact that it was the players that have voted for him to wear the captain's armband today.
Absolutely, it rarely happens that the players choose it. He always done it at times, hasn't he? But very much the manager's decision in the main. It's nice for your colleagues, your teammates to choose you as the captain.
That's Pennington. Taylor. There's Medine. Now Burke. Forced backwards to goalkeeper Mark Howard. Pennington with eyes on this. Beaten in the air though by Lafondra. And stayed down Matthew Pennington.
Well, Lafondra does really well here. Only got eyes for the ball. I presume it's the way he's landed. Lafondra clearly wins the header. Pennington, see here, is expecting the tackle. I've seen too much in that as he clutches his ankle.
We've already lost one defender to injury in Gaetano Berardi, who dislocated his shoulder. And through the gloom and the rain there is Eddie Gray. And this, of course, the scene of Leeds' darkest Premier League day. Effectively said their goodbyes to the Premier League here with defeat in 2004 when Eddie Gray was the man in charge. Alan Smith in tears that day as well. 13 years on, and have not kicked the ball in the Premier League since that season, but hopes are high that Leeds can make at least the top six this time around. Matthew Pennington, though, is struggling here. It doesn't look like he can continue, and Leeds will have to make another change.
And again, looked very little in that. So contact by Lafondra. I just presume it's the way he landed. So here Lafondra, Pennington, standing jump. Oh, it's just before he launches. Left ankle as he plants his left foot to jump. Just twists. Quite nasty, that one.
Along in this place comes Connor Shaughnessy. Or is he? Matthew Pennington still giving this a few minutes, is he? Connor Shaughnessy is waiting. Well, he tried. That's it for Matthew Pennington. And on comes Connor Shaughnessy, who is a midfielder. 6'2". Signed for Leeds after a trial following his release by Reading, so he will be coming on shortly. Confirmation of that change, and another change to that Leeds back line.
It's far from ideal. Starting to forge a really good partnership. Cooper, Pennington, Will Buckley now coming on. And we'll see a little bit of a change in system for Bolton. Possibly play just behind Lafondra and Medine. And Cullen and Vela just playing as a compact two in midfield.
Jim Karachan, the man to make way. By Gary Medine and Adam Lafondra feeling they have a point to prove at this level. Will Buckley looking to regain the form he showed at Brighton. He's had a couple of disappointing low moves away. Maybe he can recapture the good days here.
Well, now's the time for Bolton. They need to ignite it. Something needs to happen. They need to take advantage of these defensive problems, injury-wise, that Leeds have had. Cooper still the one marshalling the troops right at the heart of the defence there. But it's an awkward angle, this free kick.
Josh Cullen taking charge. Medine is the target. Push there for Medine, well, it went behind. The corner for Bolton.
He delivers it really well. See Medine bending his run. Chelsea can see it all the way. He contests it well. So just the physical presence of Medine forces the corner.
Taken again by Josh Vela. And the referee's pointed at the spot. It's a penalty for Bolton. And that's the reason. Shirt pulling and Simon Hooper in absolutely no doubt.
Wondering who it is. He had absolutely no doubts whatsoever, Simon Hooper. You see it, Shaughnessy. Oh my God, what was he doing? He's literally pulled Gary Medine's shirt right over his head. Very easy decision for Simon Hooper.
Well, he was almost walking off with a shirt, Connor Shaughnessy. And it's presented Bolton with this presentable opportunity. Adam Lafondra on the spot, not looking at the keeper. Here he comes, Lafondra. About, and Bolton are not walking away from this.
Or from the needless penalty kick to give away. Said now was the time for Bolton, and they have reacted. Adam Lafondra buries it, takes absolutely no chances. He waits for Beatable, goes straight down the middle with power. Low risk penalty. Has to be fear factor. He's worried about Medine. He just had a little coming together to concede the corner kick. Just see here, Simon Hooper had a great view of such a needless penalty kick to give away by the young man.
That's Hernandez! That's how close he was to making it 4 for Leeds. Alioski.
Well, Andrew Taylor's gone crazy and his teammates to concede now for Bolton. Absolutely ridiculous. The control and the technique for Hernandez. He just tries to guide it to that top right-hand corner. And Howard scrambling Chris Wood. Do nothing about it as it ricochets off the bar.
Almost a trademark finish from Pablo Hernandez. He loves to pick out the top corners. Didn't quite get his angles right. And Bolton have survived.
They're going to need to show a lot of character now. Leeds, Bolton very much in the ascendancy. His men very, very different. So Miss Christensen, will he react? Will he use the bench tactically? So he got to change the Bolton. Will Buckley just behind the front two.
Shaughnessy had been on the pitch for just over 100 seconds when he committed that foul, which led to the penalty. As I mentioned, he's a central midfielder by trade. He has played at the back. He's been forced into action here because of the injury to Matthew Pennington.
Well, he just had a set piece by Cullen, and you can see the corner from him. He was firm favourite to win that header, but such was the strength of Gary Medine. Forced the corner kick. Genuinely think he was worried. That's why he reacted the way he did from the corner kick. Might need to learn a little bit of discretion with those ones.
There's Anita. Okay. More by Lafondra.
It's better by Bolton. Trying to get around Leeds now. And Lafondra trying to close Kane down. Well, but just takes the sting out of momentum for Bolton.
Cooper spins and looks to lose his man. And he was the target. Took off Gary McGee with it. Well, goal kick has been given.
I'm not quite sure that was the right decision. Calvin Phillips, you see here. Cooper spins to the back post. There's a little block by Ayling. Comes inside. I think it clearly comes off Gary Medine. See Cooper tries to nick inside. Medine. I think it comes off Cooper. Probably not the right decision.
Beavers. You can see a glimmer of hope again. There's Josh Cullen. Get on the ball and didn't take play. On loan from West Ham. Garvey. Josh Vela. Giving chase. There's a need of a company. The touchline beats him.
Vela was expecting the tackle. Anita first time. Just tried to check back. Just runs out of space. But certainly Bolton looking a lot more likely than they were 10 minutes ago.
We have a terrific spirit here. It's been built under Phil Parkinson. Promoted against the odds because of the off-the-pitch problems last season. That's why it was against the odds. Here's Josh Vela. Taylor trying to make life awkward for Kamal Roof. Union okay.
Well, again, it all comes off Gary Medine. This time Vela pushes up to a more advanced position. We haven't seen a lot of that this afternoon. Picks up position on the edge of the box, controlled volley. Shaughnessy gets in the way. But again, it's got by Bolton.
The Championship has already served up its crazy, topsy-turvy, unpredictable scripts. It's only the opening weekend. This wonderful league, which in the second tier of English football, it is the envy of many a country around the globe. Star names that are attracted to it. Tribalism, the passion. The aim for everyone is to try and make it to the Premier League, and it's become the richest, most lavish waiting room in football.
There must be 12, 14, 16 teams maybe hopeful promotion. Such a competitive league. Every season seems to get tougher.
The touch there from Taylor to win the ball and move it away from Kamal Roof.
Well, it's a crucial tackle. Hernandez again, right at the heart of it. Kenny's a little bit fortunate. I don't think he quite means this, but Taylor touched right in, not left wing back. It's a crucial tackle.
Dealing with set pieces has been a problem for both teams here this afternoon. Hernandez with the delivery again, the reach made by Medine. There's Anita urging him to pass it back to Felix Wiedwald, which is exactly what he's done. He does spend a lot of his time just outside his penalty area, Felix Wiedwald. He's very confident with the ball at his feet. Alioski. Wood making his move inside the penalty area. Alioski finding Union O'Kane. This now is Luke Ayling. He's trying to shake off Beavers. You did just see the Charlie Alioski, as you mentioned earlier on, he doesn't play on the right, but inside on his left foot. He's playing on the left here. He looked too comfortable with his options as he cut inside.
I think we'd see a different player if we'd seen him on the right hand side, been able to cut in his favourite left foot. I think he's been very bright, worked really, really hard. I've really seen him in terms of on the ball, doing a hell of a lot. It's tremendously hard. And as the lads have mentioned at half time, he's constantly trying to get in. And the ball is on the right hand side to make that second striker run inside Stephen Darby.
He's done it really well too. The helping hand in Chris Wood's goal with Johnny Alioski. Trying to play on the right hand side, as that Leeds would have to break up that partnership between Ayling and Kamar Roof,
which has worked so effectively, hasn't it? They really do combine particularly well. There's little give and goes, cover for each other.
I'm not happy with the way Liam Cooper made that move. Fondru's down here and they need some treatment.
Simon Hooper's been very clever here. He's just given himself a little bit of time to assess this. I imagine he's been getting some information from his referee's assistant. Cooper clearly unhappy with the decision. Again, he's only got eyes for the ball. He clearly connects to Adam Le Fondre. It's not an elbow, it's more of an arm. Leverage.
15 minutes to play. Bolton Wanderers still very much in this game. Beavers, De Viet, Medine, Burke, Le Fondre, all waiting. Le Fondre with the flick. High and wide in the end. Dropped away a Cullen.
Again, they look dangerous. They keep it alive. The set piece itself, it's not Josh Vella's greatest. Le Fondre gets a little flick on it. Josh Cullen following up on the edge of the box under a lot of pressure. Just can't quite get it goalward.
Well, Aston Villa go to Colchester in the Carabao Cup Wednesday 7:30. Watch it on Sky Sports Football. And Bury host Sunderland Thursday 7:30. Sky Sports Football. So that's in pre-season. Now they do it for real in the Carabao Cup. Just wonder which way this game is heading next. Leeds have the control of the game. They've been in front, they're still in front, but Bolton not going away. Losing out.
So here Leeds just edging it in terms of attempts. Second half, Bolton have looked the more likely. Just getting more on target. Just need to hold their composure. Leeds here. Try and forge their way back to get that equaliser.
Shaughnessy, Roof, Hernandez. Hernandez does have Ayling there if he needs him. Eventually forces the corner.
It's good play by Leeds. Shaughnessy started all that off. Lovely ball into Kamar Roof. Again, that little interchange between him, Hernandez, and Ayling, always providing that width.
That's the signal this time from Pablo Hernandez. It's a straightforward placing the ball down this time. Gets it back from Ayling. There's O'Kane. Alioski. Hernandez, Bolton have stood their ground. We do so often see corner kicks moved short these days, rather than being swung straight into the penalty area, and we've seen Leeds mix up their corners today.
I can understand it in terms of playing against Bolton. There's 3 centre halves. Medine coming back in as well. Physically very strong side.
This time it is swung in and it's deep, but the ball had gone out of play. There goes Buckley. Stopped in his tracks.
He's been quiet since he's come on, Will Buckley. This is the first opportunity. It's a good run in behind. Fondra gets a flick on, and Cooper covers really, really well as Buckley cleans him out.
Leeds look like they're about to bring on Hadi Sakho to add his pace to this game. Well, he once had a £60 million release clause. That's Sporting, which is nothing these days. You go for at least £3 million these days, wouldn't you, Keith?
I'm not sure. I always thought those release clauses were just put in just for a bit of fun until Neymar's happened last week.
Anita thought he just stood his ground there, but Bolton up the free kick.
Again, Leeds concede needless set piece. Bolton and all the heavyweights forward. Leeds are going to have to defend diligently. Chris Wood in there, Shaughnessy, and Cooper as ever trying to organise.
Into the final 10 minutes. Ayling keeping a watch on Mark Beavers again. De Vries makes his move now. Anita deals with it. Awaits from Bolton, although they're not done yet. They might be done now. A better delivery there to try and punish Leeds United. It's Lafondra. There's Will Buckley. And Bolton turned down as a 15-year-old. Cullen, and there was the flick. Deval tries to prevent the corner. He succeeded. Just flick, which almost caused a few problems for Leeds.
Trying everything they can to get back in this game. Energy levels, you would imagine, will drop in the dying stages. Just feel it. First game of the season. Leeds have to keep that composure. Contested, as we've already said, defensively, to try and play off this man as they're doing now.
So well, Chris Wood, that's Alioski, and now Phillips. Roof on the left-hand side for now, Alioski on this near side. Dealt with by Burke. Bolton are about to bring on Adam Armstrong, on loan here from Newcastle. Hernandez. Phillips. Now Ayling. Alioski on the side he prefers to be on. Ayling again. Anita. Hernandez. Alioski. Shot the ball to break maybe. Will Buckley. Play waved up. Man hits the deck, and Taylor stopped in his tracks by Alioski, but Taylor went back for more. This is where all that pre-season training, the hard running counts.
Taylor done really, really well there. No options on the ball, he had to keep going.
Adam Armstrong coming on to make his Bolton Wanderers debut. Replaces Stephen Darby, no question. Phil Parkinson is going for this as Bolton hunt the equaliser. Armstrong, who scored 20 goals for Coventry City the season before last, didn't quite hit those heights at Barnsley last time around. Now he's wearing a Bolton shirt, and on comes Hadi Sacco to replace Gianni Alioski.
Well, Phil Parkinson's played all his cards now. Will Buckley will go to right wing back, in place of Stephen Darby, and Armstrong will take his place just behind Medine and Lafondra.
David. Gary Medine rising and winning the ball. No one there to pick up the pieces. Beefbad wanted it, but Liam Cooper took charge. Too much on that for Kamal Roof. Leeds United done enough here.
Still have to defend diligently the last 10 minutes or so. Bolton will orchestrate a chance or two.
On the sharp end of a challenge again, that time from Phillips. Tucked away by Anita. It's Beavers. Now it's Taylor. Good legs of Ayling. There goes Adam Armstrong. Armstrong linking up with Gary Medine. Josh Cullen. Taylor's on the outside. Taylor trying to create room for the cross here, or maybe try and force the corner. He squeezed the ball inside the penalty area. This is Josh Cullen. He may fancy it. Bolton looking to finish strongly here. Josh Valley giving chase. Received by Kamal Roof and Vernon Anita. And the Leeds duo come out on top. We always knew it, but nothing is guaranteed in this league. Look at the results from yesterday. Thanks to Sheffield Wednesday and Reading and Middlesbrough losing.
Got to earn points in this league, really have. Will Buckley doing everything he could to try and get over there. Adam Armstrong, the recognition of Buckley being out of position, backtrack 50, 60 yards for his teammates. Exactly what you need. Fresh legs coming onto the pitch.
Did look comfortable for Leeds United at half-time, but then came that penalty decision. Penalty thumped home by Adam Lafondra to give Bolton fresh hope. The nerves jangling at the Leeds United end. This is not over yet. I think Phil Parkinson's just made his point.
I think he wanted to play it forward.
Hadi Sacco. The split opinion last season. He has the pace. It's all about the right decision making. He's a player who in these closing stages should be able to get Leeds United up the pitch with his pace.
He's going to need it. Hernandez has been the one. He's had that little bit of composure to take the sting out of the game. Much needed times.
Back there from O'Kane, likewise Taylor. Lafondra, nice feet. Here's Cullen. It's Phillips, now Gary Medine trying to profit from that error. Vernon Anita was quick to see the danger.
So really, really well there, Anita. Read the danger particularly well. Bit of a mix-up between Calvin Phillips and Cooper.
Ayling, seen off by Adam Armstrong. No one wants to foul. The referee shook his head. Saka on the move here for Leeds. So on the move was Reece Burke for Bolton. A lot of buzzwords plastered across the Bolton Wanderers dressing room. Work rate, closing down, don't give up, defiance. That's what they're looking for here in the closing stages.
And that's not what's let them down this afternoon. And defensively, a bit naive. Too many spaces for certain talented Leeds players to really exploit that endeavour, character, those words that you just mentioned. They've been here in abundance, and they're still very hopeful to get to some kind of result.
Leeds likewise trying to show some resilience, digging their heels in here in the final few minutes. There's O'Kane. Now Sacco. Able to step away from Beavers. Lafondra. We will have 4 additional minutes.
Sacco needs to do more for his team there to relieve the pressure with his defensive midfielders. More of a break.
Here is Hadi Sacco, that's Ayling. O'Kane having to stretch. Shaughnessy. More than most will be hoping that Leeds United hang on to this, giving the penalty away. Burke. There's Taylor. Now Beavis. Trying to switch positions further forward, but Anita was there in front of him. Josh Vela. Cooper steps out. He's had a good game there, Cooper.
Yeah, I've been very impressed. Very, very impressed. Anything at the start, just having to marshal back forward, that's been reduced. Let's see the starting 11.
Lafondra rising with Ayling. There's Pablo Hernandez. Leeds United have the points in the palm of their hand. Maroof taken out. The first card of the game will be shown the way of Will Buckley.
Don't think he can have too many complaints about this. Will Buckley slid in. Maroof, great feet. And again, just buys a little bit of time running the clock down.
2 additional minutes to play. Almost 5,000 Leeds fans about to celebrate here at the Macron Stadium unless there is a twist. The shot from Kamal Roof. Never going to find its time. Mark Beavis, who's moved forward. Here's Lafondra. The team forward. Beavis lurking on the edge of the penalty, adding his height to the attacking threat. There's a swing from Armstrong, but no trouble at all for Felix Vival.
It's been a threat all afternoon. Ball up to Gary Medine. Played with a little bit of quality. He's won the vast majority of aerial battles.
Bolton have shown that they can compete at this level. They're under a transfer embargo at the moment, but the players that they have brought in have been good business from Bolton. They've shown that they can compete at this level. They've got the spirit here, we knew that anyway. Vela stayed down. Leeds look to get this ball into the corner, or maybe more here from Pablo Hernandez. Wood is there for the pullback. Chris Wood, great block. Paddy Sacco on his finest moment, and the whistle's gone.
What a tackle by Andrew Taylor. Another goal-stopping clearance, superb. He's got all the experience. May well have got a knock in the process.
Josh Vela stayed down here. Did get back to his feet actually, and then hit the deck again. And that will be a concern for Bolton.
Well, he's not the type of player to stay down. There's a coming together with him. Calvin Phillips stretching for it. Simon Hooper refereed the game very, very well indeed.
Only seconds away from registering 3 precious points in his first game as Leeds United head coach. Andrea Radrizzani, the man who gave him the job after an impressive presentation during his interview. Off to the perfect start this season. But as you mentioned, Keith, this is unlike Josh Vela. It doesn't go down easily. The homegrown Bolton midfielder wearing the captain's armband now, and this will be a concern for Bolton.
Very much so. He's a key player for Bolton Wanderers, and you can see the stress on his face. He was actually stretching for it. Tried to nick it past Calvin Phillips. His foot was planted. Calvin Phillips went in for the tackle. A bit frustrated, Phil Parkinson, this afternoon. Certainly defensively, it's not like his team. See here comes Gage. Tries to nick it. Calvin Phillips. Full stretch. Really connects with Josh Vela's ankle. It's a naughty one. Could well have been a free kick, that one.
And the second of the day for Josh Vela and for Bolton Wanderers as well. Leeds fans about to welcome 3 points. They've greeted their new man today, Thomas Christensen. Shared the golden boot during his time in Germany with Bochum after scoring 21 goals. Since been an agent. Now there's the football manager running the shots at Leeds United. So the concern here for Bolton is for Josh Vela. From Salford, homegrown talent. Bolton have given more game time to academy players over the past 2 seasons than at any time in the last 13 years. The likes of Josh Vela and of course Zach Clough and Rob Holding.
Well, they'll be very, very keen to hold on to that young man, as I've already said, the captain's armband. So that man in the picture will have a huge say in that. Hopefully for him, I've already seen a couple of injuries this afternoon, and again, I certainly wish him all the best. I hope it's not too serious.
Seven for Josh Vela for Bolton. 3 substitutes have been used already, so no replacement for Josh Vela in the final few seconds here. Leeds fans trying to give the referee a nudge. Burke launches it forward. Gary Medine trying to put himself about. It comes off Shaughnessy. Leeds will have a free kick. Day one at the office goes to plan for Thomas Christensen, but there were worrying moments. He knows now what the championship is all about. Bolton were competitive, but they couldn't quite pull Leeds back in the end. Calvin Phillips with 2 goals for Leeds United. The second set up by Chris Wood. Wood who scored the second himself. Deadly from 5 yards out. Andrea Radrizzani, who made the bold call to appoint a relative unknown as the Leeds United head coach, will be happy with what he's seen here today. Bolton had a chance. Adam Lafondra smashing home a penalty after Conor Shaughnessy have pulled the shirt of Gary Medine, but in the end Bolton couldn't quite pull it back in.
Leeds will be delighted. Absolutely cruised in the first half at times, really picked off those white shirts of Bolton. Didn't really have enough in the end, Bolton Wanderers. There are lessons to be learned from today, and I'm sure they will get better. They will always be competitive. It was a very bright start for Leeds.
Okay, well, let's get some reaction. We can hear from Calvin Phillips and Chris Wood. Both are with Jonathan Oakes.
Calvin, well done. What a week for you. New contracts and then 2 goals on the opening day. Perfect way to top it off.
Yeah, I'm delighted, obviously. You know, thanks to my teammates. And we dug it out and got the win.
First goal certainly had the feeling of training ground routine about it. Is that one that you have been working on?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, we're working on it yesterday, and it paid off, so I'm buzzing.
And then the second one, unselfish work from Chris Wood.
Yeah, he said to me it should be other way around, me assisting him, but
to be honest, Chris, did you try and get a touch on the first one that he scored at the far post?
Oh, I'm just following in. That's what all good strikers do, just follow in to make sure it goes in. But it's a great play, and he's put it excellently into the bottom corner.
You're up and running straight away on the opening day. 30 goals last season. What's the target this time?
Just keep going, working hard for the team, and making sure we're ready, and keep going.
Well done, Calvin Phillips is the Sky Bet Man of the match. If you do the honours, please, Chris. Thank you.
Yes, what a week for him. A great start to life as Leeds United head coach for Thomas Christiansen, although it was perhaps a little nervier towards the end than it might have been. Bolton, as you'd expect from a Phil Parkinson side, never giving up, but Leeds much classier in the first half, held out in the second. Still many pitfalls await for Christiansen. Janssen still suspended for the next game, but he'll be back and playing a big part in Leeds United defence, I am sure, this season. But for Christiansen, a first game, a first win, and you can't ask for much more than that. 2 big clubs in the Sky Bet Championship have tough ties in the first round of the Carabao Cup. Aston Villa go to League 2 side Colchester on Wednesday, while on Thursday Sunderland go to Bury, both from 7:30. Well, the next bit of action from the Championship is next Saturday. Gary Monk will be looking for his Middlesbrough side to bounce back from defeat to Wolves yesterday. They're at home to Chrissy Wilder's Sheffield United. Great start for him. 5:15 for that one, all on the Sky Sports Football channel. Tomorrow sees a brand new nightly show, The Debate Live. Jamie Carragher and Jamie Redknapp join Dave Jones for a lively discussion on all things football. And Jamie, James, Jack and Freddie are back for a Premier League special of A League of Their Own. That's Thursday at 9 o'clock, Sky 1. And when we come back, we'll get the thoughts of David Prutton and Kevin Davis, where we're still not sure exactly how the season will go for Leeds United and Thomas Christiansen, but he's got off to a great start so far as they come to the